Hello, my name is Andrea Leibovici, and today I'm going to show you how to fail back workloads that you failed over from Datrium on-premise to the VMware Cloud on AWS. The link below will show you the first video of this series that demonstrates how we failed over two VMs to the VMware Cloud on AWS and how we got them running up there in a DR scenario. So today we're going to show you how you move those workloads back. So if you watch the first video, you understand all the tools. I'm not going to go over the tools again and the process, but as of now, you understand the VMs are running on VMware Cloud AWS, and we're going to use Ctrl-Shift to migrate those back. One thing to understand is when I executed the failover plan in Ctrl-Shift, it automatically created a reverse plan for me. So this was the plan that we used. You can see failover committed, and then I have now a failback plan that was created. So if I go now to the VMware Cloud on AWS, which also uses vCenter, so it's the same tool set that I'm used to use in the data center, I have in the cloud, you'll see those are my two VMs, and I have been up and running for about 12 hours. So I've been in the DR scenario for about 12 hours. There's new data being generated. No, it's all running up on the cloud. So now my data center, my primary data center is back. It would be this vCenter here. My primary data center is back. I want to make sure that I fail back those VMs. As you can see, I have already actually deleted the VMs from here. They will be here in this folder. And let's see how we do that. So first of all, I go to Ctrl-Shift. I go into the failback plan that was automatically created for me. So as part of creating the disaster recovery plan, as I demonstrated in my previous video, you can set up a number of different things. Now you define firewalls and NAT, and you configure IP changes, DNS changes, gateway changes, and so on. When you execute a plan, Ctrl-Shift will automatically create a failback plan, which means it will reverse everything for you. And then you can also do the compliance checks all the time. So it runs every 30 minutes by default, or you can actually just run a compliance check manually. And the system will check end-to-end the pieces on AWS, on VMware Cloud on AWS, the SDDC, the Cloud DVX, which is the repository that holds the data on S3, and also the on-premise piece, and make sure that everything is in place and it's going to work when you need. So if I click show here, you see that there are 18 checks that have been passed as part of the solution. You can create a PDF report with the check if you want, so you can demonstrate to the business, hey, we are good, we can go back, we can roll back to on-premise. But what I'm going to do here is very simple. Fail over from VMC. And then I'm going to hit next. And next. It's going to show me what's going to do here, all the steps. I don't need to do that. And what I'm going to do here is just type planned failover and finish. So now Ctrl-Shift will go into execution mode. That might take a little while to fail back because we need to synchronize all the changes from the VMware Cloud on AWS. As you can see, the gas has been shut down. We're going to take a snapshot. We're going to transfer the differential data. We're going to fully duplicate the data in Cloud DVX, and then we're going to synchronize all this data back to on-premise. This might take a little while, so bear with me. All right, so we are back. It's been around 30 minutes since we kicked off the whole process. Ctrl-Shift is now moving all the data back with all the changes that happened when running in DR mode for the last 12 hours on VMware Cloud on AWS. If I go to vCenter, we should see the VMs being registered and powered on here. They have been already powered on, so it's up and running. They're up and running. The snapshots have been deleted, so if I go into the VMware Cloud on AWS here, I don't see the VMs anymore, and it's saying that it failed back without any error. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is just commit. Let's say fail back successful. I could have an option to create a failback plan, like to go back to the cloud if I wanted to. Oops, sorry. If I wanted to, I'm not gonna do that. So let's just commit. commit failover, commit. And now I have the ability to create a PDF report. And in this PDF report, I will be able to demonstrate to the business that I indeed failed back. Here are all the components that have changed. I don't know if you watched the first video, see that we created another PDF. So the first one was the compliance check, and the second one was the failover. Now this is the failback, and I will demonstrate all the components that have been mapped and how they have been mapped, and all the steps that have been taken to fail back. So that was approximately 30 minutes, and that's it. I'm now live again, up and running with my VMs with the latest possible state from the cloud when was in DR. And all this data movement, it's all fully duplicated, compressed, encrypted, making it very easy for teams to operate. So have the ability to fail over and fail back on demand when you need. Depending on the amount of unique data that is created, could take a little bit more or less, but in general, it's fairly simple and easy and quick. For the failover itself, it's 0 RTO, so we have the ability to do instantaneously. For the failback, we gotta take the last snapshot and synchronize everything back. So that could take a little bit more. In my case, it was about 30 minutes. The VMs have been running for about 12 hours or so in the cloud. So that's awesome to be able to show you that. If you have more questions, just go to the Datrium website. Just shoot me an email. Just go to my Twitter account @AndreaLeibovici and ask questions. And thanks for watching.